Good morning. So, hello, everybody. Come on in on this beautiful day. It is a FriYay, isn't it? Come on in and play.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't so come on, let's play.
Good morning, Rick. Good morning, Josie.
Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Kick back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Right, all right. Good morning, world. Happy FriYay. I hope that you are ready for a yay today because I am. I'm ready to say yes, whatever the universe brings my way. Yes, it is a beautiful day. We're going to have a morning cup of joy. I'm going to bring those cups in here and fill them up with so much love. And that's a yay. That's a big yay for me. It's coming in with you all every morning, seeing your smiling faces. Yes, I see your face, even though I'm reading your name. I know what your face looks like. And I'm so happy that you're here. So, who we got in the house? Rick and Josie, Kathy and Deirdre. It is April. We have entered a new month. So, happy April, everyone. Annie Seven, good morning, good morning. Stacy, hello. Stacy, I hope you made it home safe. And I know that was a long trip for you on the road alone, but I trust that it was a good one. Catherine Kovacs, good morning to you. Hello, everybody. It's so great to see you all this morning. We're going to do the heart brain coherence. So join in with me. Good morning, Marietta, my beautiful heart lady. All right, so let's go into our hearts. Take a deep breath and fill your lungs completely. Slow down your breathing. No need to rush this morning. And add in compassion, joy, warmth, whatever makes you feel good. And start listening to your heart. Feel your heartbeat. Just get into the rhythm of that heartbeat. Know that it is communicating with your brain. And just be. I am grateful to be alive. I am so excited about a new day, a new month, newness and freshness coming in with springtime. I'm ready for whatever life brings on my path. I am the sunshine that I don't even see yet, but I have faith and I trust that I will see it when it comes up. I am happy. I am joyful. I am grateful for each breath that I take. I am peace. So happy to be here with all of you, Peas for Peace. Blue, we missed you yesterday. Leaping kitty cats abound around and around. Are they doing elephants this morning? Oh, thank you for being here this morning, Blue. And Stacy, you are home. You made it home before the storms. I am so glad. Thank you for coming in with us this morning. And Deirdre says, I am ready for April. I am blessed. Oh, that's Stacy. Sorry. my messages scrolled. Stacy says, I am ready for April. I am blessed beyond measure. And the real Deirdre said, I am an April Fool. Happy to be here now. Yes, yes. Good morning, Tammy Fisk. I think I need more coffee. Good morning, Auntie Jean. Stacy, I'm thankful that my son Justin is here. Awesome. Well, enjoy that visit with your son. That's beautiful. Deirdre, your dancing outfit was just so cute from the blog. Oh my gosh, Deirdre, I was trying to think of how many years ago that was. And oh my gosh, I am thinking it had to be close to 40 years ago. I was taking dance lessons. I was trying to learn how to do the swing, and I did a lot of country dancing at that time. And I think that picture, I was in a dance contest for singles. And so that's why I didn't have a partner. I was dancing alone out on the dance floor, dancing like nobody was watching, just wrapped up in what I was doing. And I loved that time of my life. It was so much fun. So if you all don't know what we're talking about, that was the blog from last night, the dance. But check it out. It was really, I think, a pretty good lesson that the angels brought us. Kathy Hand, I am giving, loving, compassionate, but I'm also standing firm, being straightforward and staying grounded. Awesome. That's important. Blue says, oh, good idea. Dave's coffee. I can't wait to experience Dave's coffee. I keep disappearing into the tree. I think the trees are pulling me in right now, wanting me to connect, wanting me to give tree hugs. So I might have to go out exploring here in Paso Robles and find some trees to hug. Luz, good morning to you. Tammy Fisk, pregnancy is going well for my daughter. She has been so loving and kind lately, loving the sweet time with her. Oh, how beautiful, Tammy, and what a blessing to go through the pregnancy with her and the anticipation of having that first grandchild. I love that for you. It can be a really beautiful time of life. Auntie Jean says, I love that song, The Dance. I do too. I do love that song. So that's what the angels want us to do, is just dance. Just enjoy the dance. We do a dance with every person that we interact with. That was the message. We're always doing this dance. And it can be a slow dance, it can be a fast dance, it can be whatever the heck you want it to be. How do you want your dance to go? It's a waltz, it's a Zumba dance, whatever it might be. Just do it. Just enjoy life. Enjoy this thing this roller coaster that we're on, that sometimes is up and sometimes it's down. But we're here. We might as well enjoy it. We might as well have fun at it, right? Stacy says, Annie 7, it was an interesting drive home, but I made it. So glad that it went well and that here you are, and that's behind you. Oksana, good morning. Yes, happy FriYay. I have a Yogananda for us this morning. Where's our Mama Hada Bear? There she is. Good morning, Kathleen. I think of you every time I open up this Yogananda book for some reason. And Blue, the dogs are ready to dance. They're always ready to dance. That's what I love about Pocky and Gruff. They're just so ready to move those butts and to move around. And they don't care who's watching. They don't care that sometimes we laugh, right? Because they just look so darn cute. And that's the way we are. Just do it. Just move your body and not care who else says or criticizes or thinks anything. This is your dance. Do it your way. Lou said, that's funny. I just said Zumba dance and you said it. Kathy, don't forget to hug some grapevines. They'll give you wine in return. Oh my gosh. The wine flows here in Paso Robles. Yeah, it's just a beautiful, beautiful place. I was looking at some of the video yesterday from when I drove in here to Paso. And yeah, it's such a beautiful countryside here. You all would absolutely love that drive. And I'm going to share some of it with you. I'll put some music to it so you can dance while you're watching it. All right, so Yogananda wanted to speak this morning. And yes, we are on the same wavelength, Kathleen. So Yogananda says, teach me to find thy presence on the altar of my constant peace and in the joy that springs from deep meditation. I have been led into really deep meditation lately. And let me tell you, there is so much that comes forth when you do that. When you just allow, just shut out any distractions. That's the key. No distractions. Just take the time. Schedule time with yourself to do this. Just say, right now, in this moment, I am just going to sit and see what Spirit has to say. And that's what Yogananda is saying. Teach me to find thy presence, the presence of our Creator, of Source, God energy. Teach me to find that on the altar of my constant peace and in the joy that springs from deep meditation. Bless me that I may find thee in the temple of each thought and activity. Finding thee within, I shall find thee without, in all people and all conditions. This is what I say every day. It has to begin inside of me. I will find it inside. I will find that peace. I will find that contentment. I will find that happiness and that joy. And then I will see it in other people. And, we make a declaration every night when we're doing our chanting, that we declare there is peace on earth. And that peace begins inside of me. And that's what that means. It means that we're going to find that on the inside. That's where it has to start. We can't look for anything outside of ourselves and depend on that for our joy or peace or happiness, it's not going to happen if we're looking on the outside. But if we look inside and we do that deep meditation and we do the connection in with who we are, we're going to find it. It's going to be there. All right, so what else we got? Yes, it is an exciting time for Tammy, isn't it? We're all right there with you. We're all adopting that baby as our own, too. You do know that, don't you, Tammy? You can't just have that alone. We're going to be right there with you through that process. All right, so let's see if Kuan Yin's message goes along with what Yogananda had to say to us this morning. I haven't pulled it yet, so let me just see which one it is. Oh, we just had this one not long ago, but it's coming up for a reason, right? It is the gates of heaven. All beings have an ultimate spiritual destiny of happiness and freedom. Yet some can become frightened of divine love and believe they will do better to hide from it instead of moving towards it. Sometimes we need to help beings find their way to the light by holding peace and unconditional love in our hearts as we pray for the good that all creatures deserve. Yeah, I think she matches what Yogananda said, that peace on the inside. When we hold that peace in our hearts, when we allow ourselves to be more peaceful, to be more upbeat and happy and positive, it's going to change things in our world. And it's like Dr. Dyer says, those things don't change. When we look at something and we look at it with a different perspective, and we look at it holding the energy of love in our hearts, we change. When we change on the inside, then yes, everything looks different on the outside. And Annie, you got chills when I pulled the card. I know, right? It was like there's such deep messages this morning that just keep coming. And for me, it started last night when I was doing some studying. I'm being attuned to Karuna Ki Reiki and just loving the energy of it, loving what I'm experiencing as I learn the symbols and learn what compassionate Reiki is all about. All Reiki is compassionate, but this is called that because it really goes deep into healing wounds and helping wherever we are in our journey to help us be more loving and more compassionate inside. And it started there, and then the blog was about just do your dance, just be you. Just do you. Don't worry about what anything else is happening in the world or anybody else might be thinking, saying, or doing. Just enjoy being who you are. And Blue said, every time you read Yogananda, he appears in front of me laughing, just like he did when we went to Spirit Hollow. Yeah, he loves to laugh. That's one thing I've noticed about my research into his life and seeing how he was when he was here in his physical body. He loved laughter. He loved having fun. And I think that's why I connect with him so deeply, because I love laughter. And it's what has gotten me through so many times in my life that could have been devastating. That could have been something that took me into the depths of despair. Like the journey that I took a few years ago. It was 3 years ago now. Hard to believe that it was 3 years ago that I went through breast cancer. And that was such a huge experience for me. That was a life-changing experience to go through that journey. And all I wanted was laughter. I just wanted to get into a higher vibration every day. I would wake up in the morning. I would do my gratitude that I've been doing now for, I don't know, over a decade. Waking up and saying, thank you, God, for another day alive. Thank you for another opportunity to be and to experience. And then I would just ask for something to laugh at or to laugh with. And even if that was me, if there was something that I was doing, and I would just look at the levity of it and start laughing. I would look at the sun. I would look at the water and just see life in everything that I looked at and know that everything was working perfectly, Marietta. And that's how I knew that I was going to make it through that. That's how I knew that there was nothing that could dim my light. If I could go through something that horrific and laugh and keep my senses about me that everything was okay, then I could face anything. So when I was given this journey as my mission, I just laughed and I'm just going, you want me to do what? And I said, what? Angels, are you crazy? Do you not know what's going on here on earth? And they laughed. The angels laugh with me a lot. And that laughter, it just rings truth. It rings joy. And that's what this whole journey has been. It's been joyful to travel, to meet people, to do the things I do, to do the land blessings. That's right, Marietta, EIWP, always, always. I love that. So I was reminded last night that it's time for another land blessing. And I just wanted to put it out there this morning to anybody who's listening, who might feel that urge in your heart to have me come and do one where you're at. So if you want that land blessing where you are, let's do it. Let's schedule it. Let's put it on the calendar and know that the Angel Mobile will head that direction. And I am loving the fact that there's going to be more coming up soon before I leave for Ireland. I feel like it's going to happen before then. I feel like this time, this first few months of the year has been preparation. And that's what's happened. I've traveled into some different states. I've seen some different energy in different places. But it feels like now Spirit's ready to do that next one. And it feels huge, whatever this one is coming up. So who's it going to be? And just put that in the comments and I will get in touch with you. Or you can message me. Either way. Stacy says, thank you, Teri. I had a lot of light bulb moments on my trip, seeing things differently, and it made a huge difference, as it will. When we open up to what Spirit wants us to know, wants to tell us, wants to share, it changes things. It changes us on the inside. When we change on the inside, look out, because everything starts to fall into place. All the puzzle pieces fit together when we make those inner changes. And it's very dynamic when that happens. And you'll find that the people in your life will start responding in a different way when you've changed. When there's something different about you, people notice, don't they? Have you ever had that happen where you've just made that shift? You just feel different because you're different on the inside, but people notice it on the outside and they try to put their finger on it. They're like, what'd you do different? Did you change your hair? You know, did you do something with your makeup? Is there something that you're doing that's not the same? People do notice. When you make that shift, it is so noticeable. Rosalind, good morning. Roz was getting ready to get on the road this morning. So let's all lift her up with travel prayers for her to have a safe and beautiful, happy journey. And I will be here with her fur babies, having fun and playing with them. I just love little Hoppy. He's so full of life and just happy. I call him Happy Hoppy. And he is. And I love that. So we'll be having fun while you're away, Rosalind, and enjoying every minute of it. So what's your yay? This is FriYay. I don't know. I get the feel of Saturday today, but I know it's not. It's a busy, busy day for me and lots going on, but I am going to enjoy the heck out of this day. I am going to just stay high in that vibration, just allowing whatever comes to be. Just ready to greet April in a big way, to usher this month in with love and with possibility. You know, that saying that we used to say, I don't know if people say it anymore or not, April showers bring May flowers. So April seems like a conduit, doesn't it? Like water is a conduit for energy. And it also helps things to be green, that new growth that happens on earth when the trees start bringing their leaves back to life and things start springing up on the ground. But it can be that same thing for us spiritually. That time in April when we connect in with water, when we connect in with a beautiful flow of energy in April. So my yay today is that it is a new month. It's an exciting new day. I know that it's going to be busy. It's going to be a lot of different type of energy for me. I've got several things planned throughout the day that's going to be just not the same thing that I'll be doing all day. I'll be doing different types of things. And so I'm ready to greet this day, whatever it might bring. Blue, you're going to visit a friend who has one of our puppies. Jed M is 12, but still a pupster. Jetty is our gruff pup's uncle. Oh, how cool is that? Enjoy that. Enjoy that beautiful baby. You know, fur babies, they just make our life so much more fun. They bring joy and unconditional love. That's what I love about animals. There is nothing fake about an animal. They don't fake illness. They don't fake tired. They are just what they are. And what you see is what you get. So if they're looking at you with those big puppy dog eyes, and those eyes say, I love you, then that's coming from their heart. That's in that part of them that just expresses joy, because that's what they are. They're just bouncy joy and happiness. And there's our happy Brookie. Good morning, Brookie. And Brookie says, happy FriYay, everyone. I'm excited for my friend's birthday dance party tomorrow night and looking forward to running around with my mom today and spending time with both my parents tonight before my dad goes out of town for a couple of weeks. Oh, cool. You get some mom and daughter time and enjoy that with your mom. Enjoy every special moment. Just be. And that dance that you're going to, like the angel said last night, just dance. Just don't even think of anything else other than just the movement. And I know when we get together in Vermont, there's going to be a lot of dancing up there. And it doesn't matter if you are dancing the same way anyone else is dancing or not. Dance your own way. Dance to your own tune. And just allow yourself to be you. Who else you going to be? Oksana, My yay is my friend wants to take me shopping and movies on Sunday. I was totally surprised by this wonderful treat. It is definitely a yay. I thought this stuff only happens in books. Nope. When you open up to it, miracles happen. Things come to you when you allow, right? We talk about manifestation all the time. So when you hold that in your heart, when you know what you want, and you hold that image and that vision, and you put that out there, guess what? It comes to you. What we put out to the universe, we get back. And we're here to have those experiences. It's not just for everyone else. It's for all of us. And we are all one anyway. So if it's happening to somebody else, enjoy it, because that's happening to you as well. Auntie Jean says, I think my pup's fake hungry sometimes. Oh, they just like the attention, I think, Auntie Jean. They just like seeing how much you're going to pay attention to them and say, oh, you want food? But maybe all they're wanting is some attention. They just want the energy of receiving. And so they're going to do what they have to do to get that attention from you. And I know you give those babies so much love. I've been there in your presence. I know what it feels like to be around you and to receive that love from you. So I think that's what Harry and Ringo are doing. They're like, oh, let's get her to pay attention. And if the food comes, if treats come, oh, that's just a bonus. But that's not the real intention. The real intention is just to get you to just acknowledge and just to be with them and be in their energy. Just dance with them. If they're doing a dance, just dance with them and see how they respond to that. Annie says, the crow just came to my window for me to feed them. They are getting spoiled. I think that's beautiful, Annie. I used to feed birds when I had a house and I had a big backyard. I would feed the birds every day because I enjoyed them. I enjoyed watching them. I enjoyed the interaction as these different types of birds would share with each other, and they had to learn how to share. So enjoy those crows and enjoy the beauty of them. Blue says, so today it is now spring here. It's time to dance in the forest with the Fae. It's warm. You can feel Gaia hum, and she is going to burst forth overnight, green on the trees in a blink of an eye. The Fae folk be busy. You know, Blue, when I was there, it was fall. It was going into fall. And boy, did things happen overnight, didn't they? We would go out and about, and the whole mountainside energy had changed. The look of it had changed just that fast. So I'm sure that it's going to be the same thing for springtime. I'm sure you're going to go out and you're going to see a mountain that was bleak. What do you call it? The stick season, where it's just sticks and no leaves at all on the trees. And I'm sure that's going to change quickly. And it's going to all of a sudden be a lavish, green, beautiful countryside for you to enjoy. And Annie says, I love the birds. Yes, me and my dad raised all kinds. Beautiful. Oksana feeds blackbirds and some cats at work. The birds know me and ask for food all the time. The cats are more cautious and only appear when I leave. Yeah, cats are maybe a little less trusting than some other animals, but they've learned to forage for themselves. They've learned to be wary sometimes because they have to be. And it's hard, isn't it, for cats, especially out in the wild. They're constantly on the lookout for predators. I rescued a cat once, or she rescued me, I think was more the case. And she had been out in a hurricane. And I don't know how long she had been on the outside. She was pretty feral, but I was able to entice her to come into the house. And once I did, what a beautiful, beautiful experience with her. She was this little fur ball of white with blue eyes, and I called her Patsy Cline. And she was just the sweetest little kitten. Well, she wasn't really a kitten. I think she was maybe 2 when I found her. So she comes inside the house, and once she realized that she wasn't in danger, that she didn't have to look over her shoulder constantly to see if there were any birds of prey after her or dogs or whatever might have been devastating, she slept. She curled up in a ball and she slept for 24 hours. I kept going to check on her, make sure she wasn't dead. I'm like, well, she hasn't moved, but she's still breathing. And it was just so beautiful to watch that, to watch her be at peace after, I don't even know how long she'd been out wandering in the streets and foraging for herself. And then here she was, just totally at peace, knowing that it was okay just to do that relaxation, just to let her body know that it didn't have to be so tense and on edge. And I think a lot of times we're like that. Sometimes we think about our lives and we think about, what's going on in the world. Am I safe? Am I secure? And that's when staying in the now moment is so beneficial for us. If we can just stay right in the now, stay present, and say, am I okay? Am I safe? Is it okay for me to close my eyes? Is it okay for me to be where I am right now at peace? And am I in danger? Just do that check-in in your now moment. And if you're not in danger, if there's nothing going on that's attacking you or bringing you to a bad place, then you can breathe. You can just relax into who you are and get more in touch with that inner peace. And I feel like that's what Patsy Cline did when I had her. She got in touch with that inner peace, that inner knowingness that she was okay. So let's do the same thing in any given moment. Just do that check-in. Check in with your safety and your security. And then when you find that peace inside, then you can move forward confidently that, yeah, I am okay. Yes, the sky is not falling down on me. I'm not being attacked. And just stay in that peaceful moment as you go into each now moment. Kathleen says, my parents went away for the weekend. When they came home, our standard poodle, Coco, limped over to my mother. There was nothing wrong with her paw. She just wanted attention and sympathy that they left her over the weekend. We laughed and couldn't believe that she thought of doing that. Yeah, how funny is that? Yeah, just to watch sometimes how the animals just want us to pay more attention, right? They just want our love because they give unconditionally from their heart. And so that's all they know. And when they don't experience that, then sometimes they have to get kind of creative. Marietta, you feed the squirrels. I used to do that. I used to have a feeder just for the squirrels, so they would leave the bird feeder alone. And I always had peanuts for them, and they loved that. And I would watch them sometimes go bury the peanuts in the yard. And they would come back. They knew exactly where they buried them. So interesting to watch them. And Blue, Gizmo is intending to you. Okay. Well, hello, Gizmo. I miss you. I can't wait to see you again, my darling cat. That's in the presence of our blue jean now. Rookie it was. It was a really beautiful, special moment with my Patsy Cline girl. I didn't have her for very long. She got ill in just a few years after I'd had her come into my presence, and she left her physical body, and that was one of the saddest moments of my life because she was so special. She was like a little angel that just came in to teach me lessons, and what a blessing she was. Oksana said, what a beautiful story. Thank you for sharing. Yes, I love my animals. I've had many, many animals in my lifetime. I don't currently have one of my own. I just share everybody else's. As I go around to the different homes, I share your animals and bring them into my life as part of my being. Oksana said, yesterday a teenage kitty showed at my friend's yard. He was so hungry, and they decided to keep him. He is so loving, like he knows it is his only chance he has at a happy life. They do. They find their person, and they show up just at that special moment when they know that there's going to be a connection. And Blue says, sorry, cats on lap listening to you. No plural. Okay. Well, hello, Gizmo and Blue Kitty and Wissy Bee and Lulu. Love those kitty cats that you have, along with Gruffy and Master Pocket. All right, so I see it is time for us to do our prayers today. Let's go into our hearts, just holding the energy of love. I feel like that's what this day together, this morning together has been. Just to focus on love, to focus on newness and freshness as we have welcomed in a new month. Welcome to April. And I'm looking forward to this month. I'm looking forward to whatever comes forth. I know that there's going to be some travel for me. I'm going to Sedona after I leave here. After I leave Roslyn, I'll be here for at least another week to celebrate her birthday that's coming up. And then I'm going to head to Sedona to see our brick and to show all of you where that's at on the peace walk that they've created there out of bricks that people have had engraved. And we did one. Our family did a brick that's sitting there in Sedona for all to see. Anybody that visits that place, they see the words that we put on there. Let there be peace on earth. And that's the message that we're giving out to the world, that we believe that there is peace on earth. And we want everyone to see that belief and to see that trust and that faith and see if it resonates inside of them. And Kathleen says, so wonderful that your kitty had a safe place to be and your love. Yeah, it was meant to be. I was supposed to have her in my life for those few years and just give her the best experience she could have at the end of her life. Deirdre, prayers for all humans, for Gaia, and for world peace. All right, well, we have a few minutes. If you have any prayer requests, just put them in there and let us know what's going on. And I lift every one of you up every day. Just know that you're in my heart. You're always with me. Wherever I go, wherever I'm at any given moment, you're right there beside of me because I carry you all in my heart. And I love that. I love our connection. I love our mornings together. It's such a beautiful time to come together and to share laughter, to share experiences, and to share our burdens and our prayers. So if you have something, go ahead and put it in there, and let's get on with this beautiful, amazing, wonderful FriYay that we've been presented with by Spirit. So let's take that time to remember we have a long list of names. We have a huge circle, our prayer circle that we pray for every day. And let's just see them all gathered together now. See their energy in this big circle. And we're gathered around them. We're just spreading our arms, spreading our love, and holding each other up. If you're in that prayer circle, you're being held up. If you're not in the prayer circle and you want to be, then jump in there. Get right in the middle of that circle so we can call in the love and the light to surround you. And Blue's message is, please add Brutus the dog. He's very sick and no one knows why. I'm sure he ate something poisonous in the woods. Well, let's send some love to that baby and just see if we can allow that energy to flow into his heart so he can receive it. All right, so take a deep breath into your heart. Let's all just gather our energy. Wherever there's a fragment of you that's running around, just grab it, bring it right to this present moment and say, we got a job to do here. We got some work to do. Every morning we do our work. We do our mission, our service that we're here to do, which is to love on each other, to love on anyone that's been placed in our care, for us to share the love and the light. So take a deep breath into your heart. And I'm feeling colors this morning. I feel the rays of energy flowing through every one of us. So what ray is flowing through you? What's touching your heart right now? Is it a pink ray from Kuan Yin? I feel that with many of you right now. The compassion, the uplifting energy of love. Just let that flow into your heart and back out from your heart. And as you take another breath in, see if it stays the same or does it change. I see some that have a rainbow of color. Oh, I love that. I see the rainbow flowing through you, all the colors on the spectrum. Just allow each one, allow the masters that govern those rays of light to come through you. Just be that conduit for bringing their energy forth. And then breathe it back out. With your next breath in, just connect in with your higher self. Let your energy rise higher and higher, up, up, up to a higher plane, as Marietta teaches us. And then let it go higher yet. Just keep raising that vibration, keep raising that frequency. When we all gather our energy together, we have the ability to go further, to spread ourselves out to the very edges of the universe, going into that great central sun and allowing Source, God, Creator, to work through us, allowing the Christ consciousness to flow through our hearts, allowing Divine Mother to hold us in that beautiful nurturing hug. And now pull all of that energy back into your heart. Take another breath in and see that breath flowing down the length of your body. See it going down to Mama Gaia, down into the very core, very central energy where all of the crystalline gemstones, rocks, layers of dirt, everything that is there at the very core of our planet. Just allow your energy to flow there, to connect in with all of that beautiful energy. It's a new moon today. It's all about newness, freshness, new beginnings. letting go of whatever's not serving you so you can bring in what does serve you. So as you connect in with that crystalline center, just let go. Just say, I release anything that I don't need, anything that's not helping my journey, anything that's blocking me from my potential, from my magnificence. I let that go. And I bring in the newness, the new energy, the freshness, just like this fresh new month. Just bring it right into your heart. Anchor it in there with that love from the divine. Mixing those energies together, we're going to send that out to the world. We're going to send it to every inhabitant of Earth. Wherever you are, just see it coming from your heart, meeting up with others around the world. And let's look at all those prayer requests that are entrusted to us and allow that light to shine over them. Feel the joy of giving. Whenever we give, we receive. It's the law of the universe. Whatever you give out, you get back. So give your love, give it freely. Do that dance. Just allow your colors to color whatever is hitting, whatever person or place. Just allow that color to flow. And I see the colors, yellow and gold, gold, infinite peace and abundance. Multiple colors. Rick, I knew that was you. I knew you had the rainbow colors. So breathe that in and let's give it to each other. So on the count of 3, 2, 1, thank you. I love you. I love you with every bit of my being. With every breath I take, I send love your way. And I hope that you are receiving it. Just open up to it. Oksana, you have the rainbow of colors also. There was a lot of rainbows going on this morning. So enjoy, just enjoy whatever comes your way and keep sending that love out to the universe, to people in your life, to people in our prayer circle, to this beautiful, amazing family that we have gathered together with. I love you. And we're going to have a little bit of Leo. So Pocky, Gruff, get ready to get your dance on. And let's have a Cuppa Fulla Joy.
Morning, Earthlings! It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on! Come on, let's play, it's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on a peaceful peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead, wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla.
We hug a tree today. Start the spring off right.
Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always more space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day at 8 to start the day on a high vibe we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa
Full of joy.
Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow. AAA, Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day at 8 to start the day on the high five we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day at 8 to start the day on the high five we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa joy, give me 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 full joy, give me cuppa 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 joy.
I love you. Namaste, y'all. I will see you later. Have a great day, everybody.